What's up, everyone? Thank you for tuning in to the Puckin Sports Network. I'm Joe Choffs here with the boys, Coach Frank and Bobby Bottles. And today we're talking NFL playoffs. Now that the regular season is finally out of the way and the playoff teams are locked and loaded, we're going to have a little playoff team draft where each of us will try to draft the team that will win the Super Bowl. Our draft order was predetermined before we came on here. And Frankie, you've got the first pick. I've got the second pick, and Bobby, you've got the third pick, which probably ain't so bad because you've got the turn. This is a snake draft, so you will have the first pick in the second round. Boys, are you ready to go for this one?
Ready. Let's do it.
Ready. Fired up. Let's go.
Frankie, with the first overall pick, who are you taking to win the Super Bowl?
I'm locked on two teams here, but I think I'm gonna go with defense wins championships, and I'm gonna go with the San Francisco 49ers with my first pick.
Wow.
Wow.
Didn't see that one coming.
I did not see that one coming first. But he does have a point. They do have a tremendous defense, and Brock Purdy, not Mr. Irrelevant anymore.
I was going to say, there was a story I remember about 20 years back of an unknown backup quarterback coming in halfway through the season for the starter and taking the team to the Super Bowl. And I think he turned out pretty good, too. So
look at that, everyone.
And that guy
is anointing Brock Purdy as the next Tom Brady. That is awesome.
Or like Tom is from the and Tom is from the Bay Area, so there's a little bit of a connection there.
That's it. All right.
Quick question though, Frankie. If Jimmy G comes back, are you starting him or Brock?
No, I'm a momentum guy. You got to go Brock Purdy.
Okay.
Jesus, even I can hand it off to Christian McCaffrey.
With my first pick, I'm going with the team that I think has the best quarterback in the NFL, and it can be debated, but I still have this guy at number one. And I'm taking Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs with my first pick.
Very nice.
Thank you, Frankie, for not taking them.
Geez, Frank, I was going to make San Fran my first pick. I really like them to win the Super Bowl.
Oh,
this is really tough because if you look at the AFC, it is an absolute gauntlet of quarterbacks. And if you look at the NFC, it's kind of a bit of a tire fighter of quarterbacks. So it's probably going to be easier to win the NFC. I'm going to go with the number one overall seed. I'm going to go with the Philadelphia Eagles. I think this is very reminiscent of 2017, where they had a really good roster. Their quarterback goes out, and now he's back, Jalen Hurts, but their quarterback went out. Philly's really good. I think the NFC is much, much weaker than the AFC, so I'll go with Philadelphia. Now, part of the reason I took Philly is that I know I have the pick coming back, and I think the team of destiny this year is the Buffalo Bills. I said a few weeks ago, they're flying under the radar. I think everything is kind of starting to align. They've started to learn how to win close games. They've got to solidify the running game. However, they are the second best team in the AFC, and if they do get the AFC Championship game, it will be on a neutral field that have a very college football field. So I'm going to go with the Buffalo Bills with my second pick.
Wow. I never thought I would hear the words destiny and Bills in the same sentence, but here we are. And they certainly got some added motivation with DeMar Hamlin on the sidelines. Thank goodness he is alive and seems to be doing well. We send our thoughts to him. Seems like a great dude from all accounts. So hope that he is able to make a full recovery, and even we see him on the field, even next season, the season after. Hope his career isn't over. I'll get the next pick, so I'll take my second team, and I'm gonna have to go with Joe Burrow and the Cincinnati Bengals to make a return to the Super Bowl. There's just something about Burrow. He's just so confident. You can call it cocky, but I call it confidence. The way he smokes that cigar after. I really like the Bengals. Their play of late has been really strong. I think that they've got a strong chance to come out of the AFC. And hey, I'll take two of the top three teams out of the AFC because I think the winner of the Super Bowl is coming from the AFC this year. So I will take those Bengals.
All right. Well, we're getting down like some ugly picks here. So I'm going to have to go with, I'm going to have to go with a little bit of magic here. I'm going to go with, I'm going to go with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I'm going to go with Tom Brady.
Wow.
Yeah. Interesting. Team playing horrible right now. That was
season's over. This is the playoffs. Everybody's undefeated here.
You're right, Frank. You never know, right? And if you're gonna bet on any team that's under 500, why not one with Tom Brady, right?
Yeah, that's right. And
so you've got current Tom Brady and next Tom Brady with Brock Purdy and Tom Brady. So very nice. You got a mentor in your stable.
So coming back, I'm struggling with this one only because do I go with as you mentioned, a gauntlet in the AFC with quarterbacks, or do I just go with an absolutely putrid NFC quarterback? And you know what? I know they're a fraud, but just get the ball. Get the ball to Justin Jefferson, man. I'm gonna go with the Vikings with my coming back with that pick. I just got one question for you guys. Do you like that? Do you like that?
I don't think that's as poor a pick as some people are making it out to be. Yes, they're not as strong as San Fran or the Eagles, but Kirk's had a really strong year actually this year. And, they've still got a good running game. The defense is decent. I don't think they're coming out, but I don't think it's a terrible pick at this point in the game.
Hey, the way I'm going, it pretty much almost guaranteed a spot in the NFC.
That is true.
I believe they did a stat about Minnesota, and they had like the highest luck factors of any NFL team this year. Well, but they did come back from 33 down, so against your own Colts, so they're never out of a football game.
I think I might be putting resumes out there for a new team. I might be looking soon, but I don't know. But as long as the Vikings don't play at prime time, they got a shot at going through.
Mm-hmm. This is where it gets really difficult because there's no shot I see the Dolphins beating the Bills on the road, especially if Tua doesn't play. I'm not seeing the Ravens defeating the Bengals. And the Chargers, Jacksonville Jaguars, I can't see either of those teams making it to the Super Bowl, let alone winning it. So then I have to come back to the NFC and all the top teams. And I don't want to do this, but I'm going to do it. I'm taking the Dallas Cowboys, the choke artists themselves, the Toronto Maple Leafs of football, the Cowboys. Maybe they could come through this year and pull it off. I highly doubt it, but I've got nothing left. So I'll take the Cowboys with my third pick.
The one problem with being in my spot was I actually wanted to take the Cowboys. In the bad NFC quarterback competition, I could argue, even though he's playing awful, Dak Prescott might be the best quarterback somehow in the NFC with if Jalen Hurts doesn't play. So he's not playing well right now, but yeah, I don't mind that pick at all, Joe. And I think they're going to beat Tampa, so they just got to win too. So if you had a tough decision, I have an even tougher decision because I thought Dallas was an automatic pick there. I ain't taking Seattle, and I'm not taking the Giants. And like you said, I don't know if Miami's going to be able to beat Tua, and since I have Buffalo going, there's no point in me taking them. I'm going to take that whole AFC. I'm going to take an AFC South team and an AFC West team. I'm going to take the Chargers and Jacksonville with my two picks. One of those teams got to win. So
you're boxing that game. That's what you're doing.
I'm boxing that game. I was tempted to take Baltimore, but I'll go with those two teams, and that guarantees me a team into the semifinals. It's a divisional round.
Now it's back to me. I'm going to take the Ravens. I don't think they beat the Bengals. Is there any word on if Lamar is going to be playing this game yet?
No, but not a terrible pick. I mean,
not terrible, but I just don't see it happening. But yeah, if Lamar plays, I think they have a shot. It wouldn't be the biggest upset, that's for sure. So I'll take the Ravens with my fourth pick. Not bad for the fourth pick at all. They still got a really good defense.
That's the thing. Like, this is an upset team, Baltimore.
And you gave me the idea, Bobby. I just essentially boxed that game. So I automatically have a team from that game going to the divisional round.
So now we got Frankie. Frankie, are you tempted to take Georgia to maybe get to the I think I'd rather take Georgia than some of these teams left.
I might be taking the 04 JRC in a minute. That's an inside hockey joke there, guys. Oh boy. So I guess there's not really much left. Are the Dolphins taken?
So you got the Dolphins left from the NFC or the AFC, and then you have the Seahawks and the Giants left. So you get two. You get two of the three teams.
Okay. I'm gonna go with I gotta go with the Dolphins on the AFC side in the event that Tua does play. That actually could be a decent game.
Mm-hmm.
I think that would be a decent game, I think, and there could be upset potential there. So I can take the Dolphins, and I can't mush against my top pick. I might go with the upset. I'll you know what? Give me the Giants. Give me the Giants.
So you're boxing your game.
Man.
You
the
your
Vikings, Giants.
Vikings.
Yeah.
So basically, I have the Seahawks, that's it. That's all that's left.
So basically, Frankie made your pick, and he gave you Geno Smith as your quarterback going into.
Okay,
and that's tough.
So you have.
I'd rather have no pick.
We have 5. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
All right, so let's recap the teams then, shall we? All right. So Frankie, you've got San Fran, the Bucks, the Vikings, the Dolphins, and the G-Men.
Jesus.
Bobby, you've got the Eagles, the Bills, the Chargers, and Jacksonville.
Oof,
and I have Chiefs,
quickly.
The Bengals, the Cowboys, the Ravens, and the Seahawks. So now we take it to you, the listeners. Drop down below in the comments, who do you think has the Super Bowl winning team or the best shot at having the Super Bowl winning team in their group of teams that they've selected? We want to hear from you. Bobby, you pretty much got, your Eagles and Buffalo. Those are your chances right there. After that,
that's basically, and then it falls off a cliff really fast.
Like
and follow our page. We are going to all be together on Super Bowl, and we're going to figure out the last two. The guy with the two teams, we should have two of us in the finals. We're going to figure out a nice little bet, or maybe one person will have won by then, and we'll have a bet. But we'll throw that out on Super Bowl Sunday on Instagram.
That's it. Everyone, thank you for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed the draft, and happy playoff season. Thank you for tuning in.